Hi there, it's Carol Ann, Queen of Scraps. I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator in Cambridge, New Zealand, and thanks for joining me today. I'm just going to do a little assembly video to show you how I put together the Conquer the Scrap Pile card. This is the Faux shutter card is one of the names for it. And I've decorated the inside too. I've used a retired paper, but the dies and the focal points are still current, as are the colours, of course. So it just retired last year, I think. Right, anyway, so there's a PDF that'll be in the newsletter as well, but I will use a different colourway, different paper. And here my bits is another good scrap card, as you can possibly imagine. So I just got my card base. I've got some scrap strips. I often have these 1 centimetre wide strips left over from cutting mats. I've cut some DSP. The cutting sizes will all be in the PDF. I've also made a little mat for this. I've used the stylish shapes. And I've used the middle one here, the third one from the middle, third one from the outside. And I'll show you how I'm going to put this together. It's super simple, but there's a couple of tricks that I think will help you as well. I've already done a bit of pre-stamping for this, but there's a tiny bit of stamping I've got to do left. So this is just a little piece of DSP. Is going to be the center of my shutter. And what I'm going to do, you can see here with this one, I've mounted it as a off-center one, but you can make this more centered if you wish. I'm just going to mount it. I'm not quite sure where I'm going to mount it, to be honest. I'll just mount it on the other side maybe, around about this sort of spot. And I'll just try and get a line, so got a nice little diamond there. And then we come along with our strips. Now the little tip that I have to help you here is I'm going to line one of the strips up there, but I'm not going to stick that down yet. I'm just using that as a guide so that when I stick this first piece down, it'll just be flush against that, because you can see you don't want any gaps here, otherwise it sort of spoils the illusion of a shutter. So I just pop one of my bits on there, and I'm just going to put a little bit of, don't go crazy with the glue, oops, she says, going crazy with the glue, because, oopsie, we don't want to make a big mess. Let's just put that straight down to there. So just butt that right up against there, and that will give you a really good start. So I'm going to trim a little bit off this. We'll do the final trimming at the end. And after we've done that, now we've got a guide in place, so we don't need to worry about that. In fact, I'm going to use this bit that I've just chopped off. It needs to be about that long. And again, we're just going to butt it up so it's butted up to the square, and also to the other bit coming down there, and we're just leaving these bits run off the edge. We'll trim those in a moment. You find that this is going to have to be one of the longer ones. Let's make that a little longer. You'll find this looks best, most effective, I think, when you use the same colour for the strips as you do for the base of the card, which is what we're going to do today. You find you haven't put enough glue on, like I think this one down the bottom hasn't quite got enough. You can always just slip. Oh no, that's got plenty. Okay, so we've got that in place now. Now we just, super easy just to flip it over and just trim these little bits off the edge. I'm going to try and make it nice and flush. You can use the trimmer for this if you like as well. and just cutting those bits off. Oh, a little bit sticky. Good idea to let the glue dry, in fact, but you know, who's got time for that? Cut that bit off there, and there might be a little touch that has to come off there too. Right, that's enough of those. Okay, here's our card base, which is another piece of Misty Moonlight, and I'm just going to stick this down. Now I've got that nicely trimmed off. Now you can see it's doing it this way. It makes it super easy and quite quick as well. I've got a couple of things to finish this off that I've already done. I've already used the coordinating stamp set. So this is the Gone Fishing from the Gone Fishing suite. I've used the paper, and I've got the stamp set, and I've used the die to already cut out this little fly. This little fish I'm going to pop on the inside. And it's fun blending your colours so you can get some rainbow trout colours. There we go. I'm using Very Vanilla because that's the colour in the background. Now, I'm not quite sure where I'm going to put that, but I'm just going to stamp a little, here we go. Going to stamp, I've cut out another little bit from the Stylish Shapes. I think this is the bit I'm going to use. I might change my mind. You can see I've just used a little iridescent. Let's just stamp this on the right side. Have you ever done that? I've made so many mistakes in my time. Okay, so I'm just using the little Congrats, which is a nice one. And I should be able to just pop that on there. Here we go. Another option would be just to, I'm just using the Boho Blue, which is one of the other colours in here, and you could just stamp on one of your strips as well, if you don't have a die like that. And I think it might be better with a something like that. I'm going to use dimensionals. And one should just fit on here nicely. In fact, two should fit on here nicely too. I think we need two here. My finger was a little bit sticky. Rightio, so let's just pop our Congrats over here. It is just poking out. I thought it might be going to do that. Let's just trim a little bit off that. My scissors are definitely going to need some cleaning after this. And here's my little fly that I've made as an accent. You might just pop them on there. Great. Little Congrats with a fly for maybe a fisherman in your life. Anyway, this is just another little card you can make. Another idea using up your scraps. They don't even have to be from the same suite, but in this case I have used two pieces from the same Let's Go Fishing. So there we go. You can get a completely different look by choosing different colours and papers. Hope you enjoy it. The PDF will be attached. Bye.